President Bola Tinubu has called for a complete overhaul of the global financial architecture governing Africa's mineral resources, saying it was time for African nations to not only finance their own mineral sectors, but also assert their influence and control over African products' global supply chains. This, the president stated, had become necessary if African nations' sovereignty is to be protected, just as he recommended collective action by development allies and partners to bring Africa's mineral economy to reality for the benefit of the continent. President Tinubu, represented by Vice President Kashim Shettima, called for these decisive actions at the second Africa Mineral Strategy Group, a high-level roundtable on critical minerals development in Africa, held on the margins of the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly in New York City. Earlier, Minister of Solid Minerals, Dele Alake, while welcoming stakeholders and partners to the event, called for cohesion amongst African nations.
First, we must take the bull by the horns in financing our future. Never again shall we wait for capital to trickle in. With sovereign funds, blended vehicles, and innovation tools like the Africa Mineral Token, Africa shall finance Africa. To safeguard this sovereignty, we must guard our cobalt, lithium, graphite, gold, and rare earth, not as fragmented states, but as one continental bloc, wielding collective power in global supply chains. Your presence here is critical to building an industrialized African mining sector capable of meeting global demands. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the promise of this roundtable must go beyond the glamour of New York City. Today, let us speak with one voice, act with one strategy, and commit with one resolve to reimagine Africa not as a warehouse of raw materials, but as a workshop of value creation. None of us can achieve this in isolation.